Hey up, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this week's Top 5 Camps. Now, I'm going to come out and say it straight away. I apologise, this video is going to seem very lacklustre and I'm going to race through it. I know it's not professional telling you this, but I'm really not too well. I've literally only just got back the function of my voice this evening. So yeah, it is going to be different, but for all you new people, I promise you, this isn't a common thing. I'll be back to my normal self next week. Do not worry about that. So yeah, again, apologies to everybody if I seem a little bit disinterested. I'm not. I'm just struggling to actually do commentary at the moment. Now, as per usual, no change to the actual format, so to speak. I'm just going to show you the top 5 camps of the week, and then at the end of the video, we're going to rank them, rate them, and find out who's in the honourable mention spots. That sound good? Perfect. Let's get into it. Okay then, so camp number 1, we have Cowan Baby with Sam's Kill Shack. I love the appearance of this thing, how scrappy and law friendly it is. It's packed with details, great choice of location as well, and I actually like how you've give Sam a backstory. Doesn't really, add to the camp build per se, but it is nice to watch. It does add to the overall presentation. You've knocked this one out the park, Cowan Baby. I love this in terms of its realism, its scrappiness, and yeah, it fits into Wasteland perfectly. I'm just going to let this footage roll for a minute or two, and yeah, congratulations on whatever position you find yourself in this week. Camp number 2, we have the Waterfall Hideout by Simba 8188. Not sure the 8188 part was necessary, but it's in there. Yeah, what I liked about this one, the lighting for a kickoff, it looks absolutely fantastic. I like the ramshackle design of the place, and again, the camp location, brilliant. I love that waterfall. It really is bonny, that. Well decorated on the inside too, and like I say, the outside of it is very thrown together. Again, another wastelandy build. Simba, thank you very much for entering this week, and congratulations on whatever position you find yourself in. Roll the footage. Alright then, so camp number 3, we have a new entrant to the competition. Welcome Yatesy with this really unique and absolutely mind-blowing dragon build. Don't think I've actually seen anything quite like this before. You could do with upping the quality of the video a little bit, mate. I don't usually comment on that, but it does make it a little bit harder to, fully appreciate the build. And this build needs some appreciation. It's absolutely stunning. Very unique idea, very novel, and it must have taken a lot of work. This looks like a tricky bugger to pull off. Yatesy, fantastic first submission. Thank you very much for entering this week. Congratulations on whatever position you find yourself in. Camp number 4, we have this wondrous build by Moonlight Cowboy. And I mean, the first thing we've got to look at is the location. This is slap bang on top of the world. Now, I have played around with this and tried building up there. Never been able to achieve it. But this is why we give thanks to people like Moonlight Cowboy for showing us what is actually doable and what's possible. Great source of inspiration. The build itself is fantastic. I love the little compact design of it. And we've even got a floating, hangy-down crane thing, which is always a win in my book. Moonlight Cowboy, thank you very much for entering this week. Congratulations on whatever position you find yourself in. Roll the clip. Camp number 5, we have one of 2 pre-existing treehouse builds uploaded this week. One from Bubble of Doom, which was simply lovely, I have got to say. And this one from Kif D. I just think Kif's pipped it just by a small margin. This thing is awesome, and this is not an easy location to build in. Yes, it is pre-existing, but it's a tricky pre-existing spot. And I think Kif has absolutely killed it. Now, I'm not a fan of the Maya either. I'm just going to put that out there. But this could make me want to live there. Beautiful design. Again, very scruffy and very wastelandy, like Cowing Babies and Simbas. And overall, I love this thing. Thank you very much for entering this week, Kif D. Congratulations on whatever position you find yourself in. Alright then, so camp number 6, and remember, it is a top 5, but we have 2 honourable mentions for those who are confused. We have this Mothman Summoning Tower by Buddha 2 Dope. This is unreal. This is insane. I love this. It reminds me of I can't remember the bloody name of it. The thing in Harry Potter where Sirius Black falls through the Death Door thing. Yeah, you know what I'm on about, don't you? That's what this reminds me of. Awesome build, obviously very technically difficult, full of cool little details like the psychedelic screen thing in the portal. My words can't do it justice. This is a fantastic looking creation, more than worthy of being in the top 5. I'm just going to let the footage roll. This thing speaks for itself. For our 7th and final camp, we have the Octagon Oasis by A-List Productions. Now, I like this one because of just how scrappy it is, and it's a real wasteland build, this, if you catch my drift. The interior decor is also up there with some of the best this week. All round, a really, really solid camp. And like all the others in this list, guys, this could have easily been number 1 on a normal week. So yeah, A-List Productions, thank you very much for entering this week, and congratulations on whatever position you find yourself in. Okay then, so in terms of ratings out of 10, I'm going to make this easy, right? Every single one of these builds is a 10 out of 10. There's builds that have been submitted that haven't made it into the top 5, which are 10 out of 10s. 25 plus entries this week. Every single one of them has been an absolute banger. So yeah, not really any point in rating them. They're all top notch. I am going to rank them though, and please feel free to discuss where you would have put them down in the comments. Obviously, I don't get it right all the time, very little of the time. But yes, so my number 1 camp this week is going to be Buddha 2 Dopes with the Mothman Summoning Tower. I love this thing. I like how tricky it was. I like the little details, and it just looked awesome. Cool idea as well. So yeah, number 1 for me this week, Buddha 2 Dope. In the number 2 spot, it's going to be Yahtzee with the dragon made out of asteroids. I loved it. I think it looks so bloody cool. Again, another really unique and novel idea. Would have probably been number 1 if I could see more of it, to be honest with you. I'm not going to lie to you, Yahtzee. That's my only criticism. Ask in the Discord how to get that quality up, because it will make a big difference, my friend, just so we can see it more. But yeah, in the number 2 spot this week, 100% Yahtzee. In the number 3 spot, right, this is where it starts to get difficult. I'm going to go with Moonlight Cowboy. Beautiful looking build in a really challenging location. What's not to like about it? Yeah, this is easily my number 3, and if it weren't for Cowan, and of course, sorry, not Cowan, if it weren't for Buddha and of course Yahtzee, this would have been in number 1 by far. Speaking of Cowan, baby, this week you are going to have the number 4 spot, my friend. I loved how bloody immersive this was. The backstory were great, and all the little details that you actually had in that camp were unreal. So yeah, an easy, solid number 4 for me there. In the number 5 spot, it's going to have to be Kifty. Again, a great use of a location. That treehouse is not easy to build in. And let's face it, if you can get good old TNG liking something in the mire, then you've done a bloody good job. So yeah, in the 5th and final top 5 spot, we have Mr. Kifty. And that leaves A-List Productions and Simba in the 2 honourable mention spots. Now, I'm just going to say it again. All of these camps are top 5 worthy. All of these on any other week could have been in the number 1 spot. However, go and have a look at the Discord yourselves. It has been a very, very tight week. So yes, thank you all for entering. Congratulations to you all on your positioning. And please, guys, let me know what you think down in the comments. So yeah, sorry about the lackluster presentation this week. I'm going to go and crawl into bed now for an hour before I have to go and do a shitload more jobs, which I have no energy for. But yes, as we say in the north, I will love you and leave you. And I'll catch you in the next one. Have fun, everybody. Much love.